Good morning. I wanted to first apologize because last week I totally was unable to record anything because I was so busy getting everything ready for the 4th of July. We went out of town, and so everything was kind of crazy, and I just wasn't able to get on here. But this week I wanted to not only tell you about how I've been doing, but I also wanted to read you a little bit of, well, not read you, but give you a little more information on the VitalBiome itself. But first, I need to read you my disclaimer. I can't remember it right now, like I'm not the best at memorizing things. So I'm just going to read it, and then we'll go from there. Disclaimer. The opportunity of a lifetime is brought to you by an independent Plexus ambassador. That's me. And is not sponsored by Plexus Worldwide. At Plexus Worldwide, we want you to know that the results you are about to hear may vary from person to person, and we don't claim to cure, treat, or prevent any disease. So on that note, I want to say that the VitalBiome for me has been amazing. Amazing. I can feel, well, let's quickly go over what I've learned about the VitalBiome really quickly, and then I'll go over how I've been feeling from it. So I found out that there are 8 strands of good microbiome in the VitalBiome, and that is significantly more than what the ProBio 5 has. Well, not significantly, but it is more than what the ProBio 5 has. They're sisters, or siblings, brother and sister. They're not twins. You can't compare the two of them. They both have good microbiome, and they both do their own thing, and they both help out in their own ways. They're both amazing for your body. But this one in particular has 8 strands of good microbiome. It also has a delayed release veggie cap to ensure delivery of microbes past the stomach acid, so your body is actually able to absorb it better. And research is so strong, showing improvements in mood, which includes anxiety, depression. It can lower your stress levels. It can help you to increase your happiness levels, and it helps you to find the good all around you, essentially. And it also helps with digestive issues. And I have noticed that as well. I don't have a whole lot of bad digestive issues, to be honest. Like, my body's pretty good about it. But I will say that from what I have seen, it has been very helpful. I've also noticed that I haven't really been sick. So, like, the die-off is definitely going away, which is amazing. And it's also very helpful for me when it comes to controlling myself. So it has been known to, like I said, help with depression and anxiety. And since I have anxiety, I was able to start on VitalBiome. And as I've been using VitalBiome, since I've been on it for about 3 weeks now, it's actually been amazing for me. I have noticed over these last 2 weeks, especially, this last week has been the best, to be honest, but I've noticed that I'm able to control my anger. So instead of reacting when my kids make me super frustrated, I am able to just be like, you know what, it's okay, they're children, they're going to play, they're going to frustrate me, they're going to be irritating, but I'm also able to sit back and I can actually discipline my child in a way that's appropriate instead of in a way that's just reactive and just kind of knee-jerk kind of thing. I tend to, when I yell, it's not because I feel like I have to. It's not because I feel like I'm overwhelmed and I absolutely need that release. I yell mostly because, let's be honest, sometimes that's the only way I feel like my kids will listen to me. But, sorry, the hair that's itching my nose. But I will say that it is so helpful for me. I can go out in public with my kids where I feel like I can actually do things. We go to the pool like at least once a week if the weather is nice, and the weather here in Georgia has been off and on, let's be honest. So I try to go at least 2 to 3 times a week. But we go to the pool with 3 kids and 2 of them can't swim. Going to the pool is like a huge deal for me, because before I'm like, I'm not doing that. There's no way you're going to get me to the pool with 3 kids, 2 of them who can't swim, and They both just want to try to jump off the side of the pool and get in as quickly as possible and teach themselves how to swim, essentially. And and so it's been so nice. I'm not even gonna lie. And it's also helped me to feel more confident that I can actually help my family and my children to be able to handle having this next baby come, because and to be honest, this pregnancy has been the best pregnancy I've ever had. And I feel like I'm in the most control that I've ever had with any of my pregnancies. Sorry, excuse the noise in the background. My kids are insisting on playing in the living room instead of watching their TV show quietly. But it's all good. I don't mind. But anyway, so I have noticed so many different things, and I am so happy that they came out with this. I am so happy that we found that I found this product, that I was introduced to these things. I will say though, my husband is also taking all these same products, and well, not all the same products. He takes like one or two different. But with the VitalBiome, I will say that the biggest thing is consistency. He is not consistent with when he takes it. He's not consistent with how often he takes it, like daily kind of thing. If you can't be consistent, these products aren't going to work for you, because not the way that they're supposed to. Because you have to consistently use them. You have to have them in your system so they can continually work and go. And so if you're not able to be consistent, just consider making a schedule, writing it down in your calendar, putting it in your phone, having alarms that go off. I'm really big about like the time difference between taking each product, because I know that if I take it closer than it's supposed to, I know that it isn't going to give me the desired effect, or not the desired effect, but it won't be as good as if I were to take it the way I'm supposed to. So just keep that in mind, consistency and timing. Those are the two things I would say would be a huge factor. So just remember, it's all good. Plexus is wonderful, and consistency and timing. You guys can do this. You're amazing, and I hope you enjoy the products.